Wednesday, February 17th. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot again. I believe I misidentified this yesterday in the video as the Light Keepers Tarot. That is incorrect. I have another deck that is the Light Keepers Oracle, and I mix them up. All right. Ooh, jumper. King of Pentacles. All right. Is this you or is this somebody else? Oh, another jumper, okay. And the High Priestess, it's you. Okay. So, you're learning to use your resources a lot better, and you're doing it with intuition. So, in a way, I would actually be not surprised, but optimistic that we're going to pull the Magician today as well, because these two together, to me, is representative of the Magician. It's using your inner power along with your ability to control and manage your resources together to create something that's really, really magical. Gosh, I hope we pull the Magician. I'm gonna give this a good shuffle again. Let's see. But yeah, I think this is where we're going. You're creating something really, really cool for yourself. And you're letting your inner voice be the guide in how you develop it, which is really cool. I absolutely embrace and encourage following that inner voice. I don't think enough people do. Okay. The Chariot reversed. Okay, so I think there might be some stop and go along the way where you do listen to the inner voice and then you backtrack and you say, this can't be happening. You know, this is crazy. I'm not able to do this. I'm not that kind of person. Everybody is that kind of person. Everybody has the ability to tune in and to use that information to make something happen. That's what it's there for. So I think that this is telling us that maybe you have those self-doubt moments, so your chariot flips, you're not moving forward anymore, you kind of stop in your tracks, you know, like an accident, like you just tipped the whole cart over. Even though you were making such progress, you had that moment of self-doubt and then it just stops you. So let's see what else we've got. Ooh, Hangman reversed again. We had this yesterday. It's time to move forward. I say that a lot. I think that has been the theme lately, is just moving on, whatever capacity that is that you can at this time, do it. So even though you have doubts about your own ability to be intuitive, I encourage you to continue to move forward in that direction. You don't have to tell anybody that you're doing it. You can do it without making a scene of it. If you really like having some sort of a validation like I do, when I started really tapping in intuitively, I would write things down in a notebook or, you know, whatever way that you want to record it, just to have some sort of a validation for myself that if that does come to fruition, I can look back and be like, yeah, you know, I did predict that this was going to happen a couple days ago or a week ago or earlier this morning. Validating yourself can be a really helpful part of the process in growing your intuition. Again, you don't have to share that information with anybody else if it makes you uncomfortable or you feel like you're going to be, I keep hearing Looney Tune, like somebody's gonna call you a Looney Tune because of it. It might happen, but you know, who cares? Other people's opinions of me are none of my business, right? 10 of Cups, reversed. Okay. I want clarity on that one, because I'm getting two different potential meanings. Okay. You heard that one, right? You heard that flip? Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the Fool, and the 5 of Wands reversed. Okay, so I think you're leaning a lot more into your power than you have previously. You're making a lot of progress. But there's still a huge fear of what your reputation is if you continue to develop this. That Looney Tune, woo-woo sort of rhetoric is super important to you for whatever reason. And we've all been there at some point. But I also see the Fool in that you are willing to dive into the unknown because when it's time to harvest, because of the work that you do, you're going to be so happy that you did it. Just like I have. Stepping into that space, putting yourself out there, being open to it. I think also part of this is religion. If you're a religious person, stepping into this place of embracing intuition is also scary for a whole new reason, right? What if I'm wrong? What if this opens me to, betraying God? How does this impact my soul? I don't have the answers for that because that's a personal conflict. 5 of Wands. That's a personal conflict going on in your head. And that's something that you can work through or you don't. And that might be the deciding factor in whether you continue to move forward with embracing intuition or not. And whatever you choose is perfectly okay. It is. You can step into it and you can step out and you can step back in again. I've done it. I've done it for a very long time. I would believe in myself and then I would have the doubts, or I would let others influence me to step back again because of how my soul might be under fire for it. I've moved past that in my own experiences and what my own truth is, and you have to do that for yourself too. Nobody's gonna have the answer, but if you need support or need to talk through that, I can definitely lend my own experiences to you. So I think that in clarity of the 10 of Cups reversed, all these cards that we had pop out, 4 of them, I think that's where it is. You can be so incredibly happy, right? Or you can be incredibly miserable. It depends what road you decide to take. That is your choice alone. I don't want to end there though. I want to have something nice for you. A little bit of hope here. Because that doesn't sound very hopeful, does it? Sounds like an ultimatum and nobody likes that. Okay. Seven of Wands. Spend some time going in, figuring out who you are. That's a journey that spirals in and out of itself a million times. But this is so important because you can find power here in knowing who you truly are and what your next step is going to be. So highly encourage you to dive in through meditation. There's a few books that I would recommend. Really any Louise Hay book, self-help books, for just understanding how to heal yourself and examine who you are, why you are the way you are, your bloodline, your DNA. It all comes into play how you process things as you make decisions, and what your values are. So I think we'll leave it there. I hope that was helpful to you. Wednesday, February 17th, and we will talk again soon. Bye guys.